love positive vibes. Some people never stop pushing the adrenaline envelope, and unfortunately some dad lovers lost their lives while attempting the tries to take selfies. A new study has revealed that more than 250 people died from taking selfies in this past 6 years. A research has shown that drowning was the number one cause of death by failed selfies. The second cause was the people taking selfies in front of oncoming train, natural disasters, wild animals, fires, and some others falling down from the height and electrocute. Here I have some collections of insane selfies. Russian model gets the perfect shot in Dubai. Russian model Vicky Odentkova risked her life for the perfect shot in Dubai. The model is pictured leaning on a high-rise building with no support or equipment except for a guy whose hand she is holding. The man also appears not to have any support except a small beam beside him that he is leaning on with the other hand to get a sense of how dangerous this stunt. The jellyfish selfie. Underwater photographer Cynthia Bismarck-Ozil is pictured surrounded by jellyfish in Razumzit Egate. She is certainly fearless and doesn't seem too concerned about the jellyfish, which could cause a painful sting and even death in some cases. Wu Yongning the Daredevil. Wu Yongning was a Chinese social media star and stuntman from Changsha, China. He was famous for clicking selfies from the rooftops of various buildings. He also called himself as China's first rooftopper. Wu Yongning had more than 60,000 followers on Chinese social media network. Unfortunately, he lost his life during one of his stunts, falling from a 62-story building. Bear selfie. There has been an increase in the number of people posing with bears and wild animals in the US so much, so that the US Forest Service had to issue an advisory warning visitors to keep their distance. This is obviously risky behavior that could end up in a fatal encounter. Alexander Remnev skywalking in China. Photographer Alexander Remnev has cultivated a dangerous habit with his friends. They travel the world searching for the highest and scariest skyscraper to climb to the top. So far, he and his friends haven't gotten into too much trouble with the police and there have been no casualties. That gator looks way too hungry. Granted, fatal alligator attacks are super rare. Since 1973, there have only been 24 reported. Nonetheless, we probably wouldn't want to get close to gator in pursuit of the great selfie, as this guy did in the Florida Everglades. Autopilot selfie. While we admit this is a cool shot, are you sure hanging out a window while traveling at high speed is a right decision? Oh wait, sounds like this guy uses Photoshop to make these viral shots. Think again. Maybe this scary photo will convince you to stop following dangerous selfie takers, so they will stop taking this risk. Do you see what is the background? This man jumped into the water to get this selfie, but in his defense he said the snake was floating, which meant it had already eaten. Out of this world. Japanese astronaut bravely took this shot, which required a special camera while visiting the International Space Station. Some outlets have taken to call it a spacey, the active volcano selfie. Canadian presenter and well-known adventurer George Cornish documents extreme weather condition which has earned him the title Storm Chaser. Cornish takes picture daring to the whole new level by posing next to the boiling lava lake situated within the Umbrian volcano. I hope you all liked this video. Give your support also in my Instagram and Facebook. Share this video to your friends and relatives and don't forget to subscribe this channel for Journey of Amazement.